Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Bill with Franklin Loan Center, and I get asked probably at least once a day lately, "Hey, when are rates going to fall? When are we going to see improvement in rates?" That sort of conversation, right? And this reminds me of actually, this all started for me last week when my daughter sent me an article talking about Michael Burry, who I got an article back here, and then I started looking around, and it's like it brought up some stuff with Warren Buffett as well. And so the quick answer is the we're going to see interest rates drop when the Fed realizes that all they've done with raising interest rates has brought down the economic activity to the point where it's actually slowed things down, and that's when we're going to see inflation drop, and that's when we're going to see unemployment rise, and these appear to be their main two metrics, and that's when we're going to see rates come back down, right? And so that's like the pragmatic answer, or what actually drives it. But we got some clues from these two guys, Warren Buffett and Michael Burry, over the last week or two that are giving us some like real timing type issues. And this gets to the article that Maddie sent me. Is so Michael Burry. Michael Burry, for anybody that doesn't know, is the guy that is behind the story of The Big Short. So he's the guy back in actually '05 that saw that all the problems with the mortgage industry back then, or with the housing in general, was about to just unwind, right? And he saw it; it was clear as day to him. And way before everybody else started to pay attention to it, he shorted it by purchasing credit default swaps, and which is essentially shorting us, that sector, if you will. And that's, and then fast forward to '08, and he made a ton of money on those investments because, again, he saw it, right? Well, guess what? He's back. He just put, according to the article that Maddie sent me, he sent, which by the way was on CNN Business. He put 90% of the assets of his entire investment firm, 90% of the assets on in shorting both an S&P fund and a Nasdaq fund, right? And so he's got a 90% of his assets on the line, saying, "Hey, we're going to have problems here. These prices are going to come down. Equities prices are going to come down." And we're going to see a really significant change here. That's the only reason he would short it. Add to that this week again, Warren Buffett liquidated another 8 million for, it sounds like, about another total of about 33 million in stocks that he's owned. They liquidated those and went to cash. Also, very much saying that he anticipates some significant changes here in some of these stocks, right? So the question, I look to people like this to try and figure out my answers, right? And the answer is it looks like Warren Buffett and Michael Burry are both very much in the position where they're like, wait, we're seeing things slow down here already, and they're just getting out in front of it, right? So when's it going to happen? What's the exact timing? Who knows? I certainly don't. But based on what I'm seeing these guys do, I would say it's maybe not too far away. So I wish I had an exact answer for everybody, of course, but I don't. But these are a good clue. I still do think that we've seen rates kind of go up and hit that top of the range again, even break through it a bit. It just is starting to feel like that could actually be the ceiling, and then we go, kind of start to head down from here. So we'll see. But listen to the smart people. They're the ones that know. So again, I'm Bill. I'm with Franklin Loan Center, and I'll see y'all next week.